Here's how to make a narcissist realize that you can't be controlled forever. If you're in search of a permanent solution to combating a narcissist, then this video is tailored precisely for you. Prepare yourself for a series of profound revelations that will not only halt the narcissist in their tracks, but also render their enablers and followers powerless. It's a pleasure to have your presence once again. Whether you're a returning viewer or a newcomer, get ready to be astounded. Introduce yourself in the comments section below and join our lively community. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, ensuring you never miss out on our captivating videos. Now, let us delve into the strategies to effectively shut down a narcissist once and for all. However, it is important to note that these techniques may not work in every situation or for everyone. It is wise to equip yourself with a well-rounded toolbox. Remember, it is not only about what you say, but also how you say it. The energy you bring into the conversation can have a profound impact. In fact, it is everything. Maintain composure and exhibit a sense of detachment. Approach the interaction as if it were a business transaction, regardless of the narcissist's identity. This means refraining from sarcasm, condescension, or unproductive jabs. And above all, resist the urge to engage with their provocations. Never stoop to their level. Essentially, expect the unexpected, as the narcissist will show little to no emotional response. Avoid wasting your time trying to argue or meet their unreasonable demands. Keep in mind that when dealing with toxic individuals like narcissists, you are essentially dealing with a child in an adult's body. They possess narcissistic tendencies, entitlement, and emotional wounds. They will stop at nothing to manipulate, harm, and control in order to achieve their desired outcomes and emerge victorious. If they feel sufficiently threatened or determined, they will resort to any means necessary to exact revenge. They will employ every tactic at their disposal to achieve their objectives. Being aware of this allows you to take proactive steps to safeguard yourself. Narcissists lack a moral compass, as their empathy is weak and their conscience is absent. They will go to extreme lengths to twist reality and construct their own narratives. Deception, manipulation, and outright lies are their tools of choice, conveniently omitting crucial details to fit their distorted versions of events. Do not expect any emotional response from narcissists, regardless of how much empathy, kindness, care, and compassion you extend towards them. Your attempts to change their behavior will prove futile. There is no point in investing time and effort to enhance your communication skills, patience, or endurance when dealing with them. It simply won't work. Narcissists cannot be swayed by the strategies that typically bear fruit with well-adjusted individuals. It is time to discard those approaches. To truly detach from them, you must embrace the opposite of what you are currently doing. By counterintuitive, I mean adopting the following techniques to repel them. Maintain a stoic demeanor, devoid of emotions, projecting a flat and disinterested facade. Allow your words and clear statements to be the backbone of your communication. For instance, let me provide an illustration. Not at this moment, thank you. I'm unable to assist you. You are not capable of that. I will not comply. Your words hold no interest for me. In other words, the word no stands on its own. No further explanation is required once it has been stated. If the narcissist persists, a simple response such as, "I have already addressed your question," will suffice. Let silence reign. No further words are necessary. There is no room for negotiation or debate. Initially, it may take time to adapt to this unfamiliar approach. Practice is key. To effectively shut down the narcissist, practice delivering factual responses devoid of emotional attachment or high-intensity energy. Strive to appear as objective and detached as possible in your speech. Then, embrace the ensuing silence. Allow yourself to become accustomed to the disconcerting sensation it brings. For instance, after saying no, take a deep breath. Let the awkward pause serve its purpose. After making a concise, clear statement, let the silence work its magic. Breathe, remain calm, and have unwavering control over yourself. Remember, you are simply providing information in a transactional manner, free from emotion. You can respond with phrases like, "I acknowledge your perspective," "I hear you," "I will provide an update," "I will look into that," or "I will consider it." Alternatively, a brief and straightforward response may suffice. Sarcastic remarks have no place here. Silence follows your precise and concise statement. When faced with a toxic narcissist, silence can be your most powerful defense. Understand the concept and learn to utilize it optimally. Once you overcome the discomfort of silence, you will discover that its power exceeds that of any speech. Learn to harness this power to your advantage, especially when dealing with a destructive narcissist. Essentially, our goal is to communicate with utmost clarity. The message conveyed is that you have no authority or control over me. It signifies that your presence is unnecessary unless genuinely required. Most importantly, it communicates that I will never grant anyone else power over my life, neither now nor in the future. The silence that follows this unequivocal message will inflict a profound agony upon the narcissist, exceeding your wildest imagination. You may choose to utilize alternative phrases like "amazing" if it aligns with the situation, although it is essential to consider its appropriateness and effectiveness. If it works for you, then it is perfectly acceptable. My demeanor remains unswayed. No further words are required. Allow the cards to fall as they may. Another impactful statement could be, "No, that is simply not going to happen." When a narcissist grasps that they have no control over you, their facade begins to crack. This is the ultimate method for permanently removing a narcissist from your life. Once you adopt an attitude and stance of, "I couldn't care less about your thoughts or feelings," and act accordingly, they will have no choice but to seek out another target. In their absence, you shall experience the tranquility that accompanies their departure. Engaging with narcissists can be a daunting and painful endeavor, as they are inherently disagreeable. During the initial phase of idealization, when they shower you with love and adulation, they are at their most charming and complimentary. However, once the honeymoon period wanes, their true colors emerge. You will notice that, irrespective of what you say, their knee-jerk reaction is to disagree. Their common response is, "I disagree." In such instances, you can calmly affirm, "You couldn't disagree more. You simply wish it were false." No further words are necessary. Another approach is to inquire them to repeat themselves. This proves particularly effective in confronting their illogical and blatantly dishonest behavior. Maintain your composure and politely request clarification. If they persistently repeat their statements, they must hear it from their own lips. When a narcissist makes an audaciously false claim, often it is sufficient to expose their deceit. Simply state, pause and reflect on whether you can even recognize your own voice when it deviates from the truth. Take a moment to reconsider what you just said. While I will let it slide this time, I advise against making it a habit. Then, silence prevails. Confronted with their irrationality, and in certain cases, their callousness due to your words, you also provide them with an opportunity for self-reflection and rectification. Make it clear that continued disrespect or dishonesty will result in their exclusion from the equation. They comprehend the inherent risk. Typically, Upon hearing this, the narcissist will retreat or concede. The key is to be succinct, using as few words as possible while maintaining utmost clarity in your delivery. Stay composed and level-headed. Emotional outbursts or lengthy explanations are unnecessary. Excuses and justifications hold no place here. Maintain a cool and unwavering demeanor. Take a deep breath, remaining relaxed and in control. The phrase, "Are you okay?" serves as an effective means to capture the attention of a narcissist who is excessively negative or defensive. Undoubtedly, you will receive a hostile response. In return, simply utter "oh" and say, if you'd like. If that works for you, then so be it. And with that, the conversation reaches its conclusion. Your point has been conveyed. Nothing further needs to be added. Essentially, you are signaling that you are documenting their behavior. This is crucial. Unless they are simply foolish, the message has been communicated. You are well aware of the lack of discernment among narcissists, their disregard for boundaries, and their proclivity to spread malicious rumors. Behind their carefully crafted facade, they harbor deep-seated insecurities. Conversely, individuals who are insecure feel compelled to pry into the lives of others, even if it entails disseminating falsehoods. When faced with discussions regarding sensitive or unpleasant matters concerning someone else's life, an appropriate response would be, "That is not my concern," or "That seems best left unsaid." Once again, let the ensuing silence work its magic. Allow the message to permeate and expand. In instances where narcissists display aggression, they may employ seemingly innocuous phrases like, "That is interesting," or "I understand why you may be upset." The choice solely rests with you in such situations. "I have no control over what you choose to believe. It is beyond my influence. Consider it or express it as you see fit." Simply respond, "Let us discuss this when you are in a better frame of mind." Then turn and walk away. Alternatively, you can say, "Let us end this before it escalates further," and remove yourself from the situation. Put a definitive end to the discussion. Boom! It's as simple as that. Here are some effective approaches for dealing with the seemingly compassionate entourage of the narcissist. They're enablers, minions, flying monkeys, and weak followers. If you have experienced narcissistic abuse, you know exactly who I'm referring to. When the narcissist attempts to display concern or care by asserting that they genuinely care about you, acknowledge their concern and respond, "The choices I make for my own well-being and survival have no impact on you. Nonetheless, I appreciate your concern." And then silence ensues. No further words are required. Alternatively, you can reply with, "I have already made it clear that I do not intend to discuss this matter with you. I kindly request that you respect my personal space." Another option is to say, "I'm at a loss for words with you," and disengage. The topic under discussion is off limits. There is no room for negotiation. Regardless of the specific words chosen, it is important to deliver them with grace and self-respect, while maintaining a poised, detached, unemotional, and concise tone. Narcissists quickly learn what they can and cannot get away with when engaging with you. Practice employing these strategies, even in less significant situations, so that when the stakes are higher, you can confidently deliver your message with conviction and certainty.